The Black Ops 6 beta is almost here. We just got a ton of information about Black Ops 6 regarding the beta, as well as some more information about multiplayer and even zombies too. So I wanted to make this video to share this stuff with you guys and get you guys caught up, as well as talking about Modern Warfare 3 Season 5 a little bit, even though we haven't gotten as much information as I was thinking we were going to get today, but we'll talk about that too. Also, look who joined me. It's Evie. Hello. But yeah, man, let's get into it. So all of this had actually started yesterday when Call of Duty put out this tweet about the COD pod, which is basically a Call of Duty podcast, and I actually did watch a good chunk of it, but obviously since it's almost an hour-long podcast, I just want to go over some of the highlights from what was said during that podcast. So let's start with the biggest piece of news, which is obviously the Black Ops 6 beta. Here's everything that you need to know about it. For the first time in Call of Duty history, this is going to be the first Call of Duty multiplayer beta that is available on all platforms at the same time. There's no exclusivity, so it doesn't matter if you play on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC. These betas are all going to start at the same time. However, as you can clearly see here though, you do have to pre-order the game in order to get access to the early access beta, which is going to go from August 30th to September 4th. But then the following weekends, there is going to be an open beta where you don't have to pre-order the game, and that's going to be going from September 6th to September 9th. But there are some other details about the early access beta and even just the open beta that you're going to need to know as well. Now, that first early access beta is going to be happening 2 days after Call of Duty Next, which is happening on August 28th, and there is some more information I want to share about that. This is what the Call of Duty Next invite looks like, and it looks really cool. Unfortunately, I did not get one of those, but it's all good. I'm still going to be playing Black Ops 6 and streaming and uploading videos of the game and stuff, so it's all good. Now, if you guys have seen the previous Call of Duty Next events, this is basically that big event where they start to show off more about multiplayer as well as Warzone, but this is something that's going to be a little bit different for Black Ops 6. They're going to be showing off live gameplay of Black Ops 6 zombies for the first time at Call of Duty Next, so that's going to be pretty sick. But specifically going back to the Black Ops 6 beta information, they're saying that the Black Ops 6 multiplayer open beta begins on August 30th. Experience the game-changing Omni movements and other gameplay innovations for yourself across a variety of brand new maps built by Treyarch, as well as building your own loadouts, accessing a variety of weapons, equipment, and perks, and dropping in with your squad across a number of modes. Okay, for a second I was wondering why they were showing off the Vault Edition of Black Ops 6 right here, but they're saying that if you have pre-ordered the Vault Edition, you'll be able to play as any of the 4 operators from the Hunter vs. Hunted Operator Pack, which is Park, Adler, Brutus, or Klaus, as well as being able to test out any of the 5 weapons for the Mastercraft weapon collection. So honestly, that's kind of sick. I feel like this is definitely a way to try to entice people to want to pre-order the Vault Edition, and honestly, it might work. I feel like people will want to either play as these skins in the beta, or especially use the Mastercraft weapons in the multiplayer beta as well. Now, honestly, this piece of information really caught me by surprise. It says internet access is required for participation in an online multiplayer beta. Unbelievable. Unacceptable. I can't believe they're actually expecting us to have internet access to play a multiplayer beta. Okay, moving on. It also says here, expect more details to come regarding the full beta details, including rewards for participating. You will get 1,000 Black Ops 6 supply drops if you play this beta, so definitely don't miss out. That's definitely a real thing. So for the first weekend of the early access multiplayer beta, it says it's available to players who have pre-ordered the game across all platforms, consoles, and PC, as well as Game Pass subscribers. However, there's a little asterisk there, which we'll have to go over in a sec. It says the first beta weekend is scheduled to begin on Friday, August 30th at 10 a.m. Pacific time and end on Wednesday, September 4th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So this beta is going to be going for a lot longer, and this is, again, a big way to incentivize people to want to pre-order the game, or at least get a Game Pass subscription if you're on Xbox. But just to reiterate, it says, and this year we're happy to announce that the beta goes live on all platforms at the same time. And then the second weekend is going to be the open beta, which you don't have to pre-order the game for. It's going to be available for all players on all platforms, and it's going to be going live on Friday, September 6th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, but it's going to end on Monday, September 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So this open beta is not going to be running nearly as long as the pre-order early access beta. Wait, it says additional intel pre-orders available and additional benefits incoming. Okay. Misinformation is everywhere, you don't say. You will get 1,000 Black Ops 6 supply drops if you play this beta, so definitely don't miss out. That's definitely a real thing. Okay, so that wasn't anything too crazy, but I do want to go back to that asterisk regarding the Xbox Game Pass. It says here that it requires an active subscription to Game Pass Ultimate, Game Pass PC, or Game Pass Console. For Game Pass Console subscribers, Game Pass Core may also be required for multiplayer beta access. Now, you guys already know, I'm really not playing on Xbox that much nowadays, and I don't have Game Pass, so I don't fully understand any of this, and I'm going to just buy the game. Like, I want to own Black Ops 6 myself, you know? Ideally, it would be some kind of badass collector's edition of the game too, because they don't miss. Like, Treyarch has some of the best collector's editions of any of the Call of Duty games. I don't know if they're gonna have one for Black Ops 6, but I really do hope that they do something awesome for it. But regardless, I think what they're saying here is that even if you have the console version of Game Pass, you still have to have Game Pass Core, which I think is what they rebranded Xbox Live to be. At least I think. I really don't know. Overall, I don't know if this is just more confusing than it needs needs to be, but I would assume that if you have Game Pass and if you're playing online multiplayer games on your Xbox, you should be good to go for Black Ops 6's betas. Now, when it comes to my thoughts as to whether or not you should pre-order Black Ops 6 to get access to the beta, if you're someone who is still regularly playing Call of Duty and you're looking forward to Black Ops 6, then I think it's a no-brainer. You're probably going to pre-order the game anyway if you haven't already. Obviously, from a content creation standpoint as well, whether you're a streamer or a YouTuber, it's a no-brainer to go ahead and pre-order the game so you get the earliest access to anything in the game. But what's really interesting about this as well, which we've never seen before again, is the fact that people who are just Xbox Game Pass subscribers will be able to get into this beta early. Again, the wording was a little strange, but I'm pretty sure people who are just subscribed to Xbox Game Pass will also be able to get into this beta early, so that'll be pretty interesting to see. However, if you're not an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, or if you're kind of unsure about Black Ops 6 because of how the recent Call of Duty games have been, and if you're not a content creator, then you could just wait for the open beta, but obviously I do want to caution you guys that this beta is a lot shorter, so you're not going to get nearly as much playtime compared to the early access beta, which on top of that as well, obviously if you pre-order the game or if you have Xbox Game Pass, you're not just going to be playing the first beta, you're going to be playing both, so you'll get way more time, way more hands-on experience with Black Ops 6 before the game even comes out. So when it comes to all of this information regarding the Black Ops 6 beta, you know, you do you. I'm just sharing all of this info so you guys can make the most educated kind of decision and, you know, ultimately decide for yourself. For me personally, I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering Black Ops 6 and I can't wait to play the beta and get as much time on the game as I can because, again, I already have played the multiplayer. Again, my lips are sealed. I'm really not allowed to say too much about what I experienced, but what I can say is that I got a little taste of Black Ops 6's multiplayer and I can't wait to play it some more, dude. But technically, thanks to the Call of Duty podcast, we actually do have some brand new information about Black Ops 6's multiplayer, and we're going to start with this tweet from Charlie Intel, which says that Black Ops 6's multiplayer will not allow players to loop score streaks. Black Ops 6 features a traditional score streak system with streaks resetting after every life, unlike Cold War. Now, every so often, I've been getting back on Black Ops Cold War to get refamiliarized with the latest Treyarch game and to also just kind of prepare for Black Ops 6, and I almost completely forgot how their score streak system works. It's honestly really strange, but if you remember in Black Ops Cold War, you basically could die as much as you want, and it doesn't reset your score streak progress, which is just really strange for a Call of Duty game. But the most frustrating part about Cold War's score streak system, at least in my opinion, is the air superiority, because so many people run this just so that way anyone who earns any kind of potential high-end score streak, because again, you can die as much as you want and it's not going to reset your progress, so many players will equip the air superiority and just wait for someone to eventually get a high-tier score streak, and then it's going to be instantly destroyed by a score streak that directly counters basically everything in the game, which honestly just makes the score streaks feel pointless. And I don't know if that was an intentional design back then with Cold War or what. I don't know what was going on, but I think overall these are some good changes for Black Ops 6's multiplayer regarding the score streaks. Like, they're not going to be able to loop, which I feel like looping score streaks can be okay depending on how the rest of the score streak system is set up. But this right here, having traditional score streaks where it resets if you die, that's exactly how it should be. But I did watch this specific section of the Call of Duty podcast, and Matt here was saying that the score streak system, it is kind of subject to change, and they're going to be listening to player feedback to see what we think about score streaks in the game, so definitely share some feedback with them if you want looping score streaks in Black Ops 6. Now, this next tweet was a pretty interesting one, and it says that Omni movement in Black Ops 6 cannot be toggled off. It's a core part of the game and will be in the campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, and eventually in Warzone.
Can you toggle Omni movement on and off? Can you turn on Omni movement on? The answer is no. Omni movement is a core foundational mechanic of the game. You cannot turn it off.
Now, I think the reason why they had to mention this is because in the Black Ops 6 Direct video, they were showing Omni movement on and off. And I'm pretty sure this was just being done for demonstrative purposes. I don't think this was necessarily supposed to be something that was going to be toggleable in the settings or if it was going to be a part of Black Ops 6's gameplay. But now they fully confirmed that Omni movement is just going to be a part of Black Ops 6 and you can't turn it off. So there you go. Okay, so I think I actually missed this tweet from Charlie Intel when it happened, but he said that Xbox has announced the latest Game Pass drop, but no Call of Duty games were mentioned. However, their blog says, and let's stay in touch, we have another update for you soon, and Modern Warfare 3 is expected to be on Game Pass by the end of the month. I keep refreshing this page because I'm waiting for them to drop more information about Season 5 for Modern Warfare 3, but there's a part of me that thinks that they're going to add Modern Warfare 3 to the Xbox Game Pass with the launch of Season 5. I feel like that would be a pretty smart move because Modern Warfare 3 is also getting to the end of the game's life cycle, and there's not going to be a lot of time for really anyone to be enjoying much more of what they have left to offer. But that's just my guess, that's just my speculation. It's not confirmed completely, but there are obviously a lot of rumors about Modern Warfare 3 getting added to Game Pass, and I feel like that would be a decent time for them to actually put it on there. Oh, that's right, they had like a little Warzone Season 5 teaser, and the STG-44 was shown. Kind of a strange angle for it, and honestly, I can't even really fully tell that it's an STG-44, but I'll go ahead and take his word for it. I'm sure it is actually the gun. We also have the Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone Season 5 key art. The season is going to be starting on July 25th, 24th. So next Wednesday is when that's going to be going live. And they're featuring Valeria here, which I don't even really know why. I'm not exactly sure who this is, but it kind of looks like Frenchie from The Boys, but I wouldn't look too deep into that. I don't know if they're going to be adding more skins from The Boys quite yet. And then we have someone else over here, but I have no idea who that is. And as you can see in the background, we have the Atlas Superstore, and this is apparently going to be returning to Warzone. This was a hot drop in the game, so I'm pretty sure a lot of Warzone players are going to be looking forward to that. But going back to the Black Ops 6 beta, apparently if you watch the Call of Duty League Championship stream this weekend, which is going to be happening July 21st on Sunday, you'll actually get a chance to earn a Black Ops 6 beta code for free, and I'm pretty sure this is for the early access beta. So yeah, this is the main Champs Sunday beta code sweepstakes photo. It says that it's going to be happening on July 21st on Sunday, starting at 12 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be happening on the COD League YouTube channel, so that's where you're going to have to watch if you want to try to enter this. They're giving away a total of 50,000 beta codes, which honestly, that's not that much considering how many people play Call of Duty. So that could actually go by pretty quickly. So good luck to anyone who is going to be watching the stream and wants to try to get one of those codes.
50,000 beta codes used to live here.
No, it's a Nuketown.
It says the sweepstakes will be randomized and that you're eligible to earn an entry for the sweepstakes at 60, 90, and 120 minutes of watching. So basically watch for at least 2 hours if you want to have the best chance of getting one of these codes. And winners will be notified via email within 72 hours with their code. So yeah, if you really don't want to pre-order the game or if you don't have Xbox Game Pass, I would recommend going this route if you want to try to get into the early access beta. No, oh, that's right. This is the video. I haven't even watched this. Okay, we got to see this.
Hi there. If you're watching this, then you've been hired at the new Atlas Superstore branch in beautiful Urzikstan. Follow
There you go.
these nuggets of wisdom, and you'll be employee of the match in no time.
Employee
It's like our
of the match.
Verdansk branch manager Kevin always says. The early operator gets the loot. When you arrive for your first shift, be prepared to slide to the next customer who needs
Slide
your
into the
help.
action.
Wow. Someone loves their job. Sometimes working here can feel like a full-on war zone. But don't panic.
Oh
All
my God,
operators
this
win.
is so
If you
corny,
can't
I
answer
love
a
it.
question, simply stall for
He's
time.
fucked. Yep.
Quick thinking. The sky's the limit at Superstore. Burnout is the #1 reason operators leave. Find time for lunch or coffee to clear your mind. Feeling ready?
Oh my God.
I sure am. Now get out there and have a super day.
That was incredible, dude.
Hi there.
I was trying to see if there were any more tweets, but I think that pretty much covers it for the Black Ops 6 beta. We don't have too much information about Modern Warfare 3 Season 5 quite yet. At the time of recording this video, this is the latest tweet that we have about Modern Warfare 3 Season 5, but I would assume that maybe by tomorrow we'll get some more information about the season because we're only going to be about a week away from Season 5, so I'm definitely going to be covering that. I don't think we're getting a brand new aftermarket part tomorrow because it's going to be the end of Season 4, so we're going to be able to most likely unlock a brand new blueprints as well as the final Season 4 camo, so I'm definitely going to be doing that. But since I've refreshed this page like a million times and I'm not seeing the Season 5 roadmap for Modern Warfare 3, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me cover the latest news about Black Ops 6's beta, as well as much as I could cover for Modern Warfare 3 Season 5. If you guys did enjoy this video and you want to see some more Black Ops 6 stuff or even some more Modern Warfare 3 stuff, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you guys later.
Outcome. Train goes.
Falcon!